Imagine discovering thousands of urgent messages from a highly advanced society that vanished 4,000 years ago. We have the objects they left behind. We can trace the shapes of their symbols, but we have absolutely no way to read a single word. This is the reality of the Indus Valley Civilization. Stretching across vast areas of present-day Pakistan and northwestern India, this network of massive urban centers, including the famous sites of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, flourished long before modern engineering. They built ancient cities with incredible precision. Look at the Great Bath at Mohenjo-Daro. You can clearly see the standardized fired bricks and the carefully constructed stairs. Beneath these streets, engineers laid out sophisticated drainage systems that rivaled anything seen for millennia. A society capable of planning, standardizing, and coordinating at this scale required an equally complex system of communication to function. They clearly had one. Yet, because we cannot read their writing, their historical silence remains profound. The majority of their surviving writing appears on tiny, square clay objects known as Indus seals. These usually feature an intricately carved animal, like a humped bull, sitting right below a short sequence of strange characters. But these seals present an immediate problem for researchers. The inscriptions are short, most contain only 5 or 6 symbols. It is nearly impossible to establish grammatical rules or linguistic context when you only have a few isolated characters to work with. Compounding that problem is the total lack of a comparative text. We have never found a bilingual artifact, like the Rosetta Stone, that pairs the Indus script with a language we already know. When scholars encountered Egyptian hieroglyphs, the Rosetta Stone gave them a direct point of reference. It featured the exact same text written in both ancient Greek and Egyptian. By reading the Greek, linguists could reverse engineer the hieroglyphs. The Indus script lacks that bridge. Without a known language for comparison, and with texts too short to parse manually, human linguists hit a hard wall. Traditional translation relies on linguistic context that simply does not exist for the Indus script. To get past this wall, modern researchers had to shift their approach. Instead of treating these symbols like a human language to be read, they started treating them like raw data to be computed. An artificial intelligence algorithm doesn't ask what a specific character means. It only tracks how that character behaves across a massive data set of thousands of inscriptions. This chart illustrates the first step: frequency. The machine tallies how often each abstract symbol appears. Next, the AI maps the relationships, calculating sequence probability between symbols. Finally, researchers apply conditional entropy, comparing this structural data directly against known human languages. The analysis reveals that the Indus script falls squarely within the parameters of human speech. The data confirms these symbols are not random decorative art. They follow the structural rules of a complex writing system. Identifying a structural pattern, however, is distinct from producing a translation. A machine learning model can determine that a particular sign always belongs at the end of an inscription. It knows exactly where the symbol goes, but it has no way of knowing what object or idea that symbol represents. There is a massive gap between mathematical syntax and human semantics. The AI can calculate the statistical relationships between shapes, but math alone cannot tell us if those shapes mean king, temple, or water. Artificial intelligence provides the architectural blueprint of this ancient language. It cannot, however, generate the human meaning behind the math. To date, artificial intelligence has not solved the Indus script, and no computer has generated a universally accepted dictionary. What it has achieved is an extraordinary level of organization. The machines have taken tens of thousands of fragmented puzzle pieces and sorted them into a highly detailed structural map. That digital map prepares researchers for the moment a physical artifact finally provides a linguistic link. While computers analyze the data, archaeologists continue to dig. AI serves as a precision targeting system. When a researcher finally pulls the missing piece out of the dirt, the algorithm will clarify exactly where it fits into the broader linguistic structure. Deciphering the script moves the research beyond statistics and into the recovery of a lost civilization's voice. The ruins of Mohenjo-Daro show us how they built their world, but their written words hold the human details. If we can read these seals, we might finally learn the actual names of their cities. We could learn about their rulers, their belief systems, and the everyday stories they deemed important enough to carve into clay. The architecture of their language has been successfully translated into data. The math has been proven. Now, those 4,000-year-old symbols wait quietly inside our machines, holding out for a final human connection so they can speak once again. The past still has secrets waiting to be found. To explore more intersections of history, science, and technology, make sure to subscribe to Origent. Thank you for watching.